my beautiful, beautiful Virgo collective. This is your November timeless reading, my loves, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is Into the Bliss 1717, and I am Carey Lee, and I've got a really great message for you so far. Oh my gosh. So I'm tapping into the archetypal energy of Virgo, okay? And I'm also tapping into universal consciousness. So that means multiple threads, multiple energetic threads are coming in. There could be lots of different storylines coming through, right? So this is why I always say take what resonates and leave the rest on the table for somebody else if it does not. Don't force things to fit, my loves, okay? So one last thing before we get after it is that the full bonus reading extended with Oracle, Tarot, and clarification with Tarot. My gift to you, my loves, you can find that over at my main hub, YouTube, at Into the Bliss 1717. That is my handle across all social media. Again, at Into the Bliss 1717. But for now, my loves, cleansing waters. Cleansing waters. I'm looking at the lotus flower, and this is giving me, it's giving me a message that for some of you, you've just recently come out of a big soul cycle lesson, some type of a big lesson. Maybe for some of you, you've come out of like an ending of some sort, like a breakup, a relationship. It could be romantic, friendship. It could be like a career ending or job transition. We'll get into more detail when we actually pull tarot cards. But the bottom line is with this lotus flower, it's like no mud, no lotus. You can't become enlightened. You can't blossom into that beautiful flower like you see right here unless you've been in the muck, you've been in the mud for a minute, and you've done that depth work, right? So something has come to an end. I feel like a lot of you, when we come to any kind of an ending, when we are experiencing these types of things, the message here, using water as a source of purification to cleanse not just our bodies physically, like when we bathe, right? But also ingesting clean, fresh, filtered water. And also you can use water. This is like my jam. I use water all the time to cleanse myself, not just physically and internally, but energetically. So let me just give you a little 411 on that. So you can, every time I wash my hands, I thank Mother Earth for the water, and I ask her to cleanse and purify me, removing anything and everything that doesn't have my best, most blessed, and highest, back down the drain with no harm to others, to be transmuted into pure divine love. I also say that very exact intention. I set that intention every time that I shower or bathe. It definitely cleanses your energetic field. It leaves you feeling clear so that you can receive downloads. It's also for some of you, like I said, I feel like for some of you, whether you've gone through some type of an ending or you've come through some type of a major recent soul cycle lesson, there could be like a lot of things are leaving your energetic field is what's coming through. And during that process, to make room for the new to come in, right? It's for some of you, there's a need to really eat a little bit more lightly, drinking a lot more, like increasing your water take. Be mindful of it though too. You don't want to overdrink, overhydrate. That's actually a thing. I'm a registered nurse as well. But also cleansing your space. So every time, I even set that very same intention when I am mopping my floors. I set the intention that the water that I'm using is not only physically cleansing my space, but is also energetically clearing and cleansing my space. So you can use water for so many things to actually help you cleanse and purify, not just physically and emotionally and mentally, but also energetically. So some of you needed to hear that. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward into our actual reading. Okay, Spirit, what wants to come through? What does the Virgo collective want to know for their best, most blessed, and highest? What do they need to know about this ending or the need for cleansing and purifying? Give us more details, Spirit, please, and thank you, my love. Okay, Nine of Swords just came out as the present sitch. Doesn't surprise me. I just heard depth work, meaning soul work. You're on the path. I'm speaking to those that are consider yourselves on the soul path, ascension, awakening, whatever you want to call it, transformational. What else, Spirit? I need 4 more cards for the main spread, my love. 3, 2. I just heard job and 1. So a job ending. I don't know if we've had been released yet, or if you were released, or if you exited the building. Oh my gosh, I like this. Okay, hold on. Ooh, this is really cool. You guys, this is actually really cool. I'm digging the energy so far. Virgo, you're showing up in your own reading. The Hermit card just came out. That's pretty friggin' awesome, actually. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So this is actually pretty cool. Let me just take a second and take a drink. We have a lot of major arcanas out. I have back end energy pulled out and also the main spread. And so that's 5, 4, 9 cards. Out of 9 cards, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, almost half. So whatever has happened, whatever this ending was, and it's a big ending because I've got the World card in the back end. So it's not just like an ending of a job, although this could have definitely been the ending of a job. I did hear job, but you choosing to walk away from that job or being let go of that job, for some of you, place the storyline where it falls, because rejection is divine protection that's coming through. It's coinciding with your soul path. It's the end of a major cycle, a soul lesson. So that makes sense with the need for clearing. Okay, yeah. The overarching energy, I've got Capricorn showing up here. You could have been dealing with the Capricorn. You could also have been dealing with the Pisces. I've got Virgo on here as well. This is definitely you. This is dealing with the inner saboteur. So I've got the overarching energy of the devil, and I've also got the 9 of Swords. So the present situation, heading into November, it's like, I feel like right now you're still experiencing that energetic residue that's remaining from the situation. If you haven't already exited the building on that job, that's something that's maybe coming in for you in November, okay? And again, this is timeless, although I'm plugging this for November. I mean, you could see this next November or 3 Novembers from now. You know what I'm saying? Just take it where it resonates. This is about you breaking free, okay? This is about you breaking free from some type of a pattern. It could be a generational pattern. It could be a past life pattern. This 9 of Swords, it's like lots of stress, lots of anxiety, lots of sleepless nights, the hopes and the fears. Virgo, you are going to gain wisdom from this in November, okay? You are going to gain wisdom from this. It's like if you could see the spread, the Virgo, the Hermit card is actually shining the light on the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is in what's helping you right now. It's like the lesson I feel like I'm speaking to you is that you have just recently learned what it means to have boundaries, what it means to speak up for yourself and others. Like, you're no longer afraid to be seen. You're no longer afraid to say no. And if that hasn't already occurred, it's coming. You're there. You're getting to that point. Place it where it matters. You know what I mean? But like the Queen of Swords is about, like, she is self-disciplined. She's extremely intelligent, right? Business savvy. It's like, this is very similar to Virgo energy in terms of like an analytical mind and just very organized and just able to really like troubleshoot effectively, like the go-to person. It's like, that's how the Queen of Swords is as well. You could have other air placements in your chart as well. You could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra on some level. I feel like you are exhibiting Queen of Swords energy in the sense of you saw clearly that there needed to be an ending. Maybe you were hesitant about it, and so you were released from that situation, that job. For some of you, it's like you saw the writing on the walls, and you actually ended it yourself. The World card, right? You broke free yourself, the devil energy. I'll get clarifications on that. There was a lot of illusion. The Moon card is about, like, the moon illuminates what is being hidden. I feel like it's also a nod for some of you that you've been doing that depth work. Remember, I said depth work. And so depth work with the Moon card means you went into that subconscious area. You know, you've been able to go in and deal with maybe the archetypal pattern of the inner saboteur, right? It's like, this is definitely something to do with work, though. For some of you, 3 of Pentacles. It had to do with it's like coming through so fast. Whatever type of collaboration you were dealing with on some level. I feel like the challenge for you, actually, I don't feel like it's the challenge for you right now in November. I feel like the challenge for you in the past with the 7 of Wands was you being resistant to speaking up for yourself. You being resistant to, you know, letting your authentic self really truly come up and be seen and say, hey, look, I'm not, you know, I don't feel comfortable doing that. You know, no is a complete sentence kind of energy, right? For others of you that haven't gotten to that place yet where you're able to vocalize boundaries, it's heading there. And that's why the Seven of Wands is in the challenge, because the Seven of Wands in its desirable state isn't being resistant. It's being very unapologetic about standing in your truth and being authentically you and not feeling the need to explain yourself to anybody, but you will defend yourself if need be, or stand up for other people. Very much an advocacy type card, right? I love the outcome, okay? Because the outcome, my loves, is the Nine of Cups. So first of all, look at the difference between these two nines. We've got 99 could be significant. Nines are all about endings, okay? So you're literally going from the energy of stress, anxiety, maybe a lack of like low self-esteem, you know what I mean? Sleepless nights, right? It's like those swords are right above her, but they're not touching her. It's an illusion, right? You can free yourself from that anytime. And so that was the present situation. I'm getting goose chills on that, spirit chills. Like that was the basis of the problem, the issue, right? But the outcome in November, man, you've completely shifted. You know your worth. The Nine of Cups, this man is enjoying his life. He's enjoying life. You can either look at life through the lens of fear and anxiety, you know what I mean? And struggle and strife, or you can celebrate life for what it is and live your life through your senses. Feel it, taste it, touch it, experience it, celebrate every win, every loss. Because through failure of any kind, we learn. That's when we actually learn. That's when we actually see how truly strong we are. Again, the Hermit shining the light on the Queen of Swords saying, dang girl, you got some self-discipline. You're not letting anybody walk all over you. You're no one's doormat. You're unapologetically you. You're still loving and kind. You know what I mean? It's not giving us a free pass to be jerks, right? But at the end of the day, I really, really like this energy for you, Virgo. Like you're really coming into your own. You're really coming into your own. So again, before I wrap up this portion and go into clarifying, right? I just want to remind you guys that when you come through this experience in November, it's very, very important to make sure that you are keeping your body, your energy cleansed. Use water, okay? Every time I come, and even as a nurse, especially heading into the viral season, you know what I mean? Every time you come home from being out in public, wash your hands. Use friction. Sing the happy birthday song in your head while you're washing your hands. Use soap and water. It's the number one way to break the cycle of infection. It's also the number one way to cleanse your energetic fields, because guess what? We have portals in our hands. You know Jesus Christ? Well, there was a reason why he was able to use his hands to heal. Portals. Okay, guys? So use water. Drink it. Cleanse your energetic field, cleanse your homes, especially when you come out of arguing, fighting, toxic situations. Anytime you're doing that depth work and there was a lot of like anger, like you were experiencing a lot of these lower vibrational frequencies, it's the best way to cleanse your space and to cleanse yourself. So, wow, Virgo, you are on the right path, my love. You're heading towards the Nine of Cups, celebration, loving yourself, loving others, really looking at life. Instead of being so hard on yourself, you're not. You're going to be compassionate and loving towards yourself. And when you can do that with yourself, you can do that with others. You're going to be celebrating, and I love this so very much for you. If this is where we leave it, Virgo, and you got enough from this reading, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being with me. If you feel aligned with my energy and you'd like a one-to-one, like an experience with me and where I could actually tap into your specific energies and go a lot more deeper into this, my booking link will be in the description box over at YouTube with this reading, okay? So, wow, you guys, for the clarifiers over at YouTube. With that being said, much love, my loves. Okay, let's do the clarifiers. 14:27 on the clock, my loves. First and foremost, the devil is like giving me the look over here. Spirit, overarching energy. Let me, show me what this devil was all about, this devil energy. More clarification. What was going on with the devil? Help me understand, Spirit, please and thank you. 3. Okay. Oh my God, yeah, awesome. Two of Wands came out with the Star card. So this is definitely about you choosing differently. You choosing yourself is what's coming through. You choosing to pursue your ultimate heart's desire. Big, big, big healing. Big, big, big. I feel like you could have, again, been dealing with an Aquarius. You might have Aquarian dominance in your chart. But like you chose the humanitarian road. For some of you, I'm hearing you didn't choose greed. You chose the humanitarian road. I love that for you. Big, big, big soul healing coming through for you on that, my loves. Oh, yeah. Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck with that massive breakthrough. Wheel of Fortune in your favor. Spirit wants you to get some rest. Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck with that clarification. There's a big healing coming on that. But in between cycles, it's also important to get rest. And actually not just like sleep rest, but restful activities, like giving yourself a chance to integrate and have reflection and like contemplation periods so that you can like receive more nuggets of wisdom from within, right? Hermit energy. I just heard healer. You're a healer. Okay, show me this moon card. What was going on with the moon card in the back end energy? There were like depth work or illusions going on. More about the moon card, please and thank you, Spirit. I just heard you're ready for the next path. You will be ready for the next path. 3 after this experience. 2 and 1. Okay, 9 of Wands. There you are again, Hermit energy. Yeah, boundaries. 9 of Wands. This depth work, this lesson, this ending, whatever this was for you, there's the Hermit card again. There you are twice showing up in your reading, Virgo. You have learned how to execute, have boundaries. Boundaries with yourself, boundaries with others. It's like boundaries we know are not meant to keep people out of our lives. It's like when you know what your values are, what you value in life, what your non-negotiables are in life, it's like your internal rubric. You know what I mean? And so when you're able to voice what your boundaries are and somebody pushes back and doesn't honor it and doesn't respect it, that's just you, your authentic self organically exit the building, my friend. Gotta go. I like that. What came to an ending with the World card, please? Anything other than a soul lesson? Anything more specific, Spirit? Please and thank you. I mean, a soul lesson's a pretty big freaking deal. Don't get me wrong, okay? Oh my God, I love it. I'm hearing the song in my head. We are the champions, my friends. Oh, I'm getting chills. We keep on fighting till the end. Dun, dun, dun. A little Queen for you there, baby. It's like it's your guides, like totally high-fiving you. Show me that World card. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Okay, definitely a work situation. 8 of Pentacles came out. For some of you, this was definitely a work situation. For some of you, this is like, I'm walking away from this career and I'm stepping into a role as a healer. For others of you, this is like a job loss. Again, I get the feeling that you left the job, but for some of you, you may have gotten released. And if that's burning your butter, 4:20 on the clock, plant medicine. I have to stop and interject. If anyone, I'm also have specialized in sacred plant medicines, hemp, cannabis, that whole deal. And psychedelics, if that's something that you're interested in learning about, there will be a link in the description box. You can join a private community, holistic caring community network where there are medical professionals and normal folks in there, regular folks too, learning about plant medicine and holistic healing. Had to throw that out there. Plant medicine saved my life. And it saved literally thousands, hundreds and thousands, millions. Okay, again, if you got released from the job and you're like up in your grill about it, don't. Because rejection is always divine protection. It's always divine redirection. There's definitely something better coming in for you. Show me this 7 of Wands. Why is the 7 of Wands in the challenge for November? Please and thank you. 3, 2, and Yeah, new path opened up. Page. Yeah, don't be up in your head about it. Bottom of the deck. Overarching energy. 10 of Cups. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is about you accepting like this new path. Maybe some of you are resistant to stepping into your authority, stepping into your authenticity is coming through again. There's probably like a new path opening up, a new career path, a new job type thing. Some of you may be resistant to that. I feel like in the past, like I said, in the past you were resistant to speaking up for yourself. You struggled with boundaries, but now this new path has opened up and you're not. What else about the Fool card? What else is coming in with the Fool in the challenge? The butterflies on this Fool card are giving me the notion of transformation, Pluto energy, a death and a rebirth. And that's totally indicative with this type of a situation. When we learn, when we repair our self-esteem and we're able to really speak our truth, you know, and just really own who we are and take our power back, it becomes a lot easier. Okay, yeah. Ooh, okay. 10 and 7 of Swords came out. It's like, yeah, it's like that ending was tough for some of you, the 10 of Swords. I feel like there was definitely some type of deception involved with it. And again, you saw very clearly. You saw through the bullshit. So whether, again, you were released from it or you walked away from it, the ending's a little bit tough. I mean, look at the swords in her back. You feel like you were betrayed. Some of you feel like you were betrayed. Some of you feel like, yeah, I'm just picking up gossip now with the Page of Swords. There was a lot of gossip and a lot of shit talk, quite frankly. Okay. Any additional guidance on the 10 of Swords, please and thank you? You can only go up from here. Three, 2, and 1. Let it go. Judgment card. It's really truly like, look at the lessons that you're learning from the situation, this ending. Look at the lessons that you're learning, right? You've been able to do this depth work because of this ending, and be grateful for it. Be grateful for it. Like, thank you for showing me who you really are. Because I was able to heal that part of me that was attracting those types of energies over and over again. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. Forgiveness is not condoning. Forgiveness is a tool. It is a grace that allows us to release the lower vibrational feelings and emotions that are connected to those types of disappointments and endings, okay? Because we don't want to hold on to those types of feelings too long, because they can present in our physical bodies as illness and injury, okay? That's a thing. When you're done with that cycle, like honoring and recognizing what you've learned and forgiving everybody involved, including yourself for whatever your part was, you know, whether that was holding on for too long or just whatever, like celebrate it as a win. Celebrate it as a win that you saw this clearly and that you went through this cycle. There's nothing to be resistant about, my love, because it's essentially opening up this new beautiful path of you really loving yourself unapologetically. Peace of mind is like priceless, okay? Peace of mind is priceless. All right, so let's go ahead and get final guidance. Actually, what's coming in with the 9 of Cups? What else is coming in with the 9 of Cups they're going to be celebrating about? 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment too. So is the Star card. Like, you doing this work is bringing in your destiny. Ha! Wheel of Fortune just came out. Sagittarian energy. Serendipity. It's literally bringing in your destiny. The karmic scales are being balanced. This is a beautiful thing. Yeah, I said peace of mind is a beautiful thing. No more 5 of Swords. No more judging yourself and being hypercritical. No more being on the receiving end of this kind of treatment or behavior. What's the final guidance, Spirit? And then we're going to wrap it up. What's the final guidance? Ah, yeah. Anything else, Spirit? 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, it's like, oh man, this is awesome. 3 of Cups. and the Ace of Wands. It's like, okay, the Three of Cups, celebrate. Like I said with that Judgment card, once you've gone through these cycles, you're cleansing and purifying yourself, celebrate. Get out and go have some fun. I'm getting chills on that. Get out and go have some fun. Savor your life. Enjoy it. You're free. I'm hearing ding dong, the witch is dead, the wicked witch, da 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 da, Wizard of Oz. Anchor yourself in the graces. I'm getting chills on that. Anchor yourself in the graces of joy and gratitude and love. That's divine feminine energy. It's going to be able to put you in a receptive state. There's some type of a download that wants to come in, a new spark, a new idea, something extremely that's going to just totally light you up, passion, creation. This is also a nod to this massive, massive breakthrough. Bottom of the deck was the Empress. You're literally being reborn. You're literally going to birth in. Like there's going to be there's going to be a new opportunity, a new job, a new entrepreneurial endeavor, a new something coming into your life that is just going to be the chef's kiss vibes. High five, Virgo. I hope that this was meaningful for you in some way and that it resonated in some way, shape, or form. And if it was, please, please, please drop something in the comments for me. I was just checking the time. I love to hear from you all. If you resonate with my energy, if you feel aligned and you'd like to go in deeper, like where I can actually tap into your energy specifically and not just like the collective's energy, my booking link is in the description box. Hit me up. I'd love to work with you. Until the next time, my beautiful Virgo collective, be well, love well, live well. Chef's kiss vibes. I love you all.